aim, after taking a training, what exactly you want to do? So, quickly, can I know your requirement?
Good evening, Subodh. My name is Shankar. I'm from Bangalore.
Yeah, Shankar. Yeah.
I'm having around 7 years of work experience into technical support.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I'm working in Pacer Automation.
Mm-hmm.
My client is Intuit. Both are
Okay.
located in Bangalore only.
Mm-hmm.
As a technical associate, I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning to upskill.
Okay.
So
Great.
yes, because I don't know which technology I can choose. Either data science or full stack development or Salesforce, cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple things are there. So
Correct.
Abhishek told go for Salesforce, but
Mm-hmm.
people are not talking about Salesforce. I don't know why this is very that much
Mm-hmm.
of popularity. He is telling it is a very popular Salesforce, but I
Mm-hmm.
never seen people are talking about. If you open a YouTube, you can able
Mm-hmm.
to see only artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science.
Correct.
That's it.
Exactly. I
Yes.
can understand. So
But
when you often
why
when you just
Salesforce? So what is the why? See why I made an inquiry for Salesforce.
mm-hmm.
I'm working as a technical associate. Two
Mm-hmm.
days back,
Mm-hmm.
I took one user remote access. She is having issue with the Salesforce. She
Mm-hmm.
is not able to log in.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that reason, somewhere I saw the ad and I made inquiry. That is the
Mm-hmm.
related, yes. So
Okay.
I want to very much curiosity about to know about the Salesforce and how it will work and what is a growth opportunity and in terms of a
Mm-hmm.
CTC, etc.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay, definitely, I'm going to help you with that. So this
Mhm.
this this query will be definitely I will
Yes.
be expecting this question like when you go and search in Google and find in YouTube only top 10 technology or something, no, mostly will not be able to find the Salesforce.
Only
And why
top one
this?
technology is the data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning. That's it.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, just once I'll explain, no, so I'll come to
Sure,
that
sure.
point
Okay.
also.
Thank you,
Okay,
Subbu.
yeah, sure. Yeah. So, what about others? Like, do you want to upgrade your skill simply, or you are like looking out for jobs, something like that?
Hi Subodh, myself Siddiq Afsar, and I'm literally fresher. I don't know anything about IT and all. I
Mm-hmm.
have spoken with Abhishek. He just told me that you just attend one demo class, then you
Mm-hmm.
decide what to do in future and all. So for this thing, I just wanted to know what is Salesforce and all. So many my colleagues and my neighbors, they are working in Salesforce, and
Mm-hmm.
they are having a good time. They are having a good earning also, good saving, everything. They are, everyone is forcing us to do the Salesforce. So that's why I'm
Mm-hmm.
very much interested in doing this and just wanted to know what is it
Mm-hmm.
exactly and how it work and all.
Sure.
So
Definitely, I'm
that's why
going
I
to help.
wanted to know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Definitely, I'll help you. What about Prashant?
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Prashant Nardore. Basically, I am from Nagpur, Orange City,
Mm-hmm.
Maharashtra.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I am working with Teleperformance Jaipur,
Mm-hmm.
and I am interested in this course just because one of my friend suggested me to do this course, and
Mm-hmm.
he has done this course, and currently he is working with SCL Bangalore after
Mm-hmm.
doing this course. That's why I
Okay.
am interested in this course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great. Yeah.
yeah.
What about Nava, Kishore?
Hi Subodh, I'm Kishore. I'm from Hyderabad.
Yeah, Kishore.
I did my hotel management graduation. Actually, to change my domain into IT sector, I want to.
Mm-hmm.
I asked to my cousin brother. He suggested to go for
Mm-hmm.
Salesforce. That's the
Mm-hmm.
reason. I want to know about Salesforce. What is
Mm-hmm.
Salesforce? I mean, I want to learn this course
Mm-hmm.
and I want to move to IT
Mm-hmm.
sector. That's it.
Okay. Sure. I'm going to help you about that, Salesforce. How exactly it works, what all the features and everything. I'm going to tell you. Don't worry. Yeah. So I can see Noor as joined right now. So may I know, like Noor, like from your side, like what exactly you are looking for out from this training? So like, are you like fresher experience? How it is?
Hi, good evening, sir.
Hi.
Uh, s- uh, I have a 3 years of experience. Like I have worked before. Like I worked in tech Mahindra. That is like completely non-IT.
Uh-huh.
So now I want to like switch to IT sector. So that's why I'm looking for something.
Okay. Great. No issue. Yeah. So yeah, so definitely I'm going to help you telling the the future and everything, how exactly it works and everything. So let me share my screen. I'm just sharing my screen. Just let me know once you are able to see my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So yeah, so let's go and I'll start with the demo. So whenever we talk about the Salesforce, no, generally if someone is knowing about the Salesforce or some people are not knowing about the Salesforce, I know it is possible. It is a possible scenario. And if you ask me, personally, if you ask me, I am into the Salesforce from last around 8 years. Into in Salesforce, but in previous I was in other other skill also. But from last 8 years, around 8 years, I am into the Salesforce. So if you ask me personally about the market and all, generally I also don't care about what you are doing in the AI, how much you are earning in UI, sorry, AI or machine learning, whatever it. So I can compare completely with the Salesforce. Whatever you are learning, I can say, like, whatever you are your like learning stuff and future or earning also and the future also, I can just tell you so many stuff that can that can blindly you can say, okay, Salesforce is good. But it's not like that. I'm going to tell you clear ideas about all the things, so you can decide later, like how you have to proceed and with your technical skill. So it's not about like any technology will be bad or good. It's nothing like that. So just we have to, as a person, we have to select where I am more comfortable, because it's something that once you work, no, you should enjoy the work. Getting my point? So it's nothing like that, like AI people are getting a huge salary or a very high salary, so I'll go and learn the AI. But for everyone it's not possible, right? So for everyone it's not the case that they can come and they can learn the machine learning and all. Getting my point? So for everyone it will not be suitable. So first of all, what we have to do as a person, we have to analyze ourselves, where my skill fits good, or which thing if I do I enjoy a lot. Getting my point? So this thing we have to analyze from our side. So just I'm not going to Salesforce right now, just I'm telling in general way. So but let me tell you about the Salesforce, something about the Salesforce. Whenever we talk about the Salesforce, no, Salesforce is complete based on the cloud. So the cloud is how much demanding to the market. Everything is moving to the cloud. So this is the one of the cloud technology, and which is very much demanding into the market. So some of you didn't heard about the Salesforce, might be or surrounding is not like that. Might be the person who is knowing you, or who you are knowing, so they are not anyhow related to the Salesforce. But if you ask blindly any person, who is anyhow related to the cloud technology, they will be aware for sure about the Salesforce. Because today's market, Salesforce is the top CRM into the world, not about India or US or something. It's a top in the world. Okay, so whenever I talk about the cloud computing, so first of all things, nowadays first thing is coming Salesforce in our mind. Whenever we are talking about the cloud, on the best of the cloud, Salesforce is one of the best technology right now into the market. Okay, whenever we talk about more about the Salesforce, inside the Salesforce, what exactly Salesforce is. So Salesforce is nothing but a CRM. So if you talk about the CRM, what exactly meaning of the CRM?
Customer relationship management.
Exactly, customer relationship management. So what exactly we do here? What exactly we do here? So if I give you
Uh,
Mhm,
for
mhm,
example, if you take a real estate company, they will use CRM software.
mhm,
It will contain all kind of data: user name, contact number, email address, location.
mhm.
That's it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you are correct. So here just little bit depth I am going to tell you. Suppose simple ways you try to understand, like suppose you have a product, any product or any service, like like you're talking about any service or any product. Suppose you have created one product, or product name is ABC, and that product is very nice. You just sold out the product across the your family, friends, colleagues, and they are liking your product so much. So now what exactly you want? Why not to sell the product across the state, across the country, across the world? That will come into your mind, right? So but how you will do? It is next to impossible for you to go every city, every state, every country and sell the product physically. It's next to impossible, right? So for that, in today's market, we need an application. We need an application, correct? Where we can keep our product, our details of the product, and what price we are offering, and how we can deliver the product to you. Everything means I mean to say, like, all the details we have to put there. So what exactly we are trying to do? We are trying to interact to the end user or customer, or getting my point, end user. I'm trying to interact. So here I am trying to build a relationship between the end user, right? Here I am trying to make a relationship between the end user. End user will go see that, okay, this is the product, and this product is someone is selling on this website or something like that. So they will go, they will click, and if they need, if they require, if you require something, definitely you are going to search in the Google only, right? So you'll go and search, you will find out, okay, this is getting here. I will go and I will just send a quotation, or I will ask to, or deliver the product, anything, like if I am liking that, all the features and all, right? So here what I am trying to do, I am just trying to sell my product or my services. It can be service or product, anything, to the end user. Suppose you are selling the product to the end user. So how we will sell? On the platform. So that platform we have to create online. I mean to say, we have to create an application. So that kind of application, if you have to create, you are going to create in the Salesforce here. Example, like Amazon, Flipkart, these are also applications. These are nothing but a CRM. What you are doing there? You are just buying the products. So do you think like that product is from the Amazon or Flipkart or someone? No, right? So because like simple, like suppose you are a simple businessman, or suppose you have a launch a product. So you have launched the product, but you don't have a budget to create an application. So what exactly you are going to do? You are keeping your stuff, your product, to the Amazon. You will talk to Amazon, and you will become a kind of seller to the Amazon, and your product will be sold to the Amazon, and someone will buy, and you have to just send it. So you are taking help of Amazon. So instead of taking help of Amazon, why not to create our own application? Getting my point? So this kind of, such kind of application, if we have to create, we have to create with the Salesforce. We can create with the Salesforce. We can create our application with help of Salesforce. This is the original work of Salesforce. Any doubt here? Any query here?
No, sir.
Okay.
Repeat once again, Subodh. I did not understand. Salesforce is a CRM application. I got it.
So Salesforce is a CRM application. So
Okay.
CRM application, if we have to build it, you have to create an application. So Salesforce will, this is the Salesforce, it will provide you the platform where you can create such kind of application, like
So you mean
Amazon.
we need to write extra code, script, something?
Yeah, I'm coming to that part. So what exactly Salesforce did here? They have given you ready-made application. What they have given? They have given you ready-made application. They said that what business you want to do. Someone is telling, I want to sell the I want to sell the like some product. So they are saying, if you want to sell the product, buy a sales cloud. So sales cloud will give you all the possible ways how people are selling the product. It's generic thing they have given. It's generic application they have given. If suppose you want to sell the product, what exactly you are going to do? You just tell me from your side, what exactly you will do. You want to sell your product across the world. So how you are going to do? What exactly? In simple opinion, you tell me what exactly you are going to do. So simply you will do some advertisement, right? You will do some advertisement on the Google or Facebook or somewhere. That is the process, right? You will do campaign, you will do marketing. This thing only you will do for your product. Otherwise, how people will know? You will do the advertisement, right? Getting my point? So
Yeah, yeah.
they know the selling of the product, the process is same only, but your ideas can be different. There's no problem. Your idea can be different. You will be more innovative. You will think in different way or something like that. You are giving some offers or something like that. I don't know. So what they did, they know the process is same. Process is same anywhere you are selling the product. Process will be same. So they have given a ready-made application. What they did, they created a ready-made application. If you want to sell the product, you have to take the sales cloud, and you the ready-made application I am giving to you. Your work is just go and enhance that application as per your requirement. As per your requirement, just enhance that application. So that what Salesforce is telling you. So that basis, from the from the business side, it will be very easy to create the application in shorter time, because we don't have to create application from the scratch. The application is present, just you have to enhance it. Just you have to enhance it as per your requirement. Like you are starting your company, you will put your logo, you will just make your design, you will put some graph or whatever, whatever like design or something, you will put some different thing you will show here. So everything you will do as per your requirement, but this application is ready to use. Just you will enhance it as per your requirement, whatever you want to do. So it will take a less time for you to go live for the any of the application. And if you are going to start from the beginning, it will take a lot of time. From the scratch, if you are starting to create an application, it will take a lot of time. But here they have given you the ready-made application. They are saying just you enhance it, modify it as per your requirement. So that is our work, that is the admin work, that is the developer work.
Yeah, sir, we got it. We got it. Now I understand. So basically, that Salesforce work only for Sales Cloud.
No, 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 no. Just I've given the one part. Now I'm coming to the so many other stuff. So Sales Cloud, the Salesforce has started their business with the Sales Cloud very initially. When they have come into the market, they have started with the Sales Cloud. Now what exactly they did? They know like if you have to be in the market, you have to be the top CRM. You can't sell only one product. You should have the multiple products. So what exactly they did in last, if you count 6 to 7 years, they have built so many different cloud. Like they have built a service cloud. If you want to do service, you can take a service cloud, any service. Like suppose laptop customer care you are opening, you want to create application for laptop customer care. So that you are providing service, right? You are not giving any product, you are providing a service. Customer support and all, what they are doing, they are providing a service. So they have a service cloud also, they have a marketing cloud also, they have a health cloud also. Nowadays it's very demanding because of COVID. It's very demanding. Health cloud also. They have finance cloud also, that's also very demanding. Finance cloud also they have like vaccine cloud also they have implemented. Recently they have implemented vaccine cloud also. They have a community clouds. So now whatever you tell, they have the product. Whatever, you just go here, you can see the some of the product is listed, not all the products. So some of like say, service, marketing, communities, sales. So these are the important clouds which they have already implemented. So what exactly you want, what is your business, they are asking, just tell me your business, I will give you the cloud. Getting my point? So they are having everything right now. So this is the one reason why they have acquired the complete market. This is the one reason, because they have end-to-end service. Suppose one company, same company will work for some time, sales cloud also, service cloud also. Suppose you are selling the product, and for that product you are only giving the service also. So the same client can have a two cloud also. So if they will come to the Salesforce, they don't have to buy a different license. I mean, you getting my point? And you don't have to hire the different people. You can hire only Salesforce people. They can work for Sales Cloud also, Service Cloud also. So for you, it will be convenient for financial also and technology wise also, right? So these are the reason why Salesforce is top into the market.
Yeah, sir, I understand, sir. You mean to say just I will give you an example. Like Meta company is there. So Meta company is dealing with all the social media. Now he
Mhm,
is the focal point like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. So same like Salesforce. So
mhm,
what Salesforce basically do is Salesforce will you have a different kind of clouds. Like if we want to go in the sales, so we have a sale cloud. Just everything is ready. We just need to implement our thing, and we can easily display ourselves. And we have other thing in marketing. Same
mhm.
like, is it correct?
Correct, exactly correct. So it's same as if you are if you are giving example of Meta, the same thing. Same thing is here also. How they have acquired the market, Meta, how they have acquired the market. In the social media, if no one can compete that Meta, right? How they have acquired the market.
Yeah,
So the
yes,
same way Salesforce
yeah,
also in CRM, no one can compete. Why? Because they are having everything. What exactly you want, tell me your business, I will have a solution. So that confidence, it has come to them because of their policies, and their smartness, how they are they are dealing with every day, or they are enhancing their application every day. So this is the one reason. I'm just telling you the business side. I am not coming to the technical side anymore. I will come
yeah,
once I'll tell you the business side, I'll come to the technical side also. So this is the one reason. After that, what is the next reason? So next reason, if suppose any company, either it's a MNC, small level, mid level, whatever company, doesn't matter, if someone is buying the license, they will always think about the finance for sure. Like whatever the budget is the main concern for smaller, bigger company, whatever it is. So Salesforce came with one
yeah,
of the nice policy. What policy they came up with? What they are saying? They are saying that if you are having, if you want to open a company, one company, suppose I want to open a company. Suppose you want to open a company. You are telling I want to open a company, or I want some a sales cloud or something, like suppose for you selling a product only, you want to open a company for sales cloud, and you are having 20 employee, 20 employee. You are telling I have a 20 employee. So basically, how much license you will buy to the Salesforce? You will buy 20 license. So
Correct.
actually, Salesforce will charge user license per user. How many employees are there? That much they will charge per users. Okay, so you are just buying a 20 license. Now Salesforce, simply they will just discuss about your business. They will ask you, what is your plan? Just tell me your plan, so I can give you more extra features. So if you say like, okay, this is the 20 employee I am just having right now, but I am thinking to hire more 10 employee. I'm planning to hire more 10 employee, but right now I have 20 only. I have a 20 only. I don't have a 30, but in coming days I want to make it 30. It's just 20 and 10, 30. So what Salesforce smartness they are doing? They are giving you not 20 license, they are giving you 30 license, or sometimes 40 license they are giving you. They are giving you 40 license, but they are saying I will charge for only 20 license. Salesforce only 20 licenses, because Salesforce is knowing that you are having only 20 employees. So you will not use rest 20 license for sure, because you don't have employees. But they are saying, whenever you hire any person or any employee, you don't have to come to me. I don't have to buy a license, like one license, two license, like that. Whatever I have given you extra license, use that license, and whenever you're using, just give me the license fee. So I am giving you extra license, keep it with you, but I will not charge. So my policy is, how much you will use, that much I will charge. So suppose 20 I have given, so 20 you are using. Even though in the 20 also, suppose one employee left and you are using 19 only, you just give me 19 license cost only. I don't want to charge extra. How much you are using, that much only you pay. That is a policy. So that's a nice policy, which is for the smaller organization. It was the very added advantage, because because it's some other technology. If you say, if you are telling that you are having 100 employee, they will just give you 100 license, and they will ask you money for 100 license at the time, same time only. Either you are using 100 license or not, they don't care, they will charge you 100. They will charge you 100 license cost. Either you're using or not, they don't care. So this kind of strategy, this kind of strategy was there in the market, but once they came, Salesforce came with different strategy. Everyone wants to go here. Getting my point?
Do you think every company are using Salesforce, Shubhat?
If you simply see, so I can say you mostly 80% companies are started using Salesforce in any ways,
Okay.
either integration or any other ways, and not directly also, but with the integration for sure some people are using. What is the reason? I am telling you how they are using. I am telling you now. They've made it kind of obligation for everyone. What exactly they are doing, Salesforce are doing, so that I'll come to that point. Okay, so not anyhow 100% company never, they will never use, right? We have so many things. So how they are doing their policies and all, it's very nice. Their roadmap is very nice. Now
Okay.
I understood like why companies are going, because of this policies, that they are having very good policy. Okay, so this is the one thing why companies are most of the company are buying the Salesforce license. Now the different thing is like, you know, any technology who has come to the market, it has to go one day for sure. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. However big company, it doesn't matter. It will go for sure one day. It's true, right? So now Salesforce is also knowing, if I came today into the market and I am top into the market, one day the time will come where I have to go for sure. So now here the what they are thinking, that is true that I will go away one day, but how longer I can survive, that is a challenge for me. Like in previous days, might be you are like, previous day you heard about the SAP and all, right? SAP was in the top, or other companies, Oracle and all, you used to heard, right? There was on top, but as the Salesforce
Correct.
has come, their market has gone away. Now no one is using, most of the company using the Salesforce only, right? Because of their costing and all, it's very nice. The Salesforce is having very less cost compared to the SAP and all, right? So they are gone. They are gone means, I'm not saying completely gone, but almost they are gone because of their policies. So they know their situation will also come like that. So they want longer time, how longer they can survive into the market. For that, what they are doing, so they know it will come for sure. So they are upgrading themselves every day. They are upgrading themselves every day. How? They are giving you three different releases per year. It means every year, three times they are upgrading their application. We call it as winter release, summer release, spring release. Every 4 months, they will upgrade their system. And how they will upgrade? They will take a feedback from customer. They will take a feedback from customer. That is the one of the nice thing that what they are doing. They are taking a feedback from customers. So after getting a feedback, suppose what the situation is, suppose someone is telling this open button I don't want, or I want a different color or something, or same thing, suppose 10 customer, 20 customer is telling, then they will go and change it, because they are customer oriented company. They know if customer is not happy, no use of this my application. So whatever they are looking out of box feature, I will do it. They are ready to do. So that is the policy, that is their policy. So they are always consistently working for the customer feedback. So for that reason only, they are keeping three different release. So whatever, suppose customer is telling, everyone is telling this, I need this feature, I need this feature. So suppose 100 of customer, they have some time, I mean to say like some limitation. If this much customer will tell, means 100 customer, 200 customer, whatever they have, that strategy, this many person will tell, then I will go and change it. I'll go and make the change. So suppose they are telling, they will make the change. That's why they are keeping the three release. Every 4 months, with help of that their feedback, they are upgrading their system, or whatever they are giving the new features, that is the add-on, that is the add-on thing. So this is also one reason why they are upgrading themselves very rapidly. They're very rapidly, they are upgrading themselves. Now this is the one reason. Again, after that, they know in coming years the future of future tech, in a future, if you see in the future, the technology will come like machine learning, AI. This will be the future, correct? These are the future. If you see machine learning and AI, these are the future, correct? So what exactly they did? What exactly they did? They know the machine learning, AI, BI, these are the future. So they started upgrading their application with AI and BI and machine learning also.
Artificial intelligence, business intelligence,
Correct. So
machine learning, deep learning,
yes. So
ML,
what?
and DL.
Correct. So they started implementing till now. This is not a very easy task for them also. It's not very easy like one from like in one day they will do it. So till now they have implemented BI. It is successfully they have implemented. Now AI, machine learning, deep learning, this has to be done. So in coming years, as they're upgrading themselves very rapidly, I'm damn sure within 2 years or 3 years they will come up with that also. But now, as of now, they have implemented BI. So now what is the advantage of Salesforce? If someone is looking for BI also, why they will buy the other license? If you are using Salesforce, they will give you BI also. We have called Einstein Analytics. So that there they have implemented BI also. Okay. Now this is the one reason that I'm telling you the roadmap and future, how the Salesforce is thinking their self and what exactly they are doing. Because if you are coming to the any technology, any domain, you have to know the strategy, the future. You have to know like how what exactly they are thinking, how it is going, and where exactly it is going, right? Because you are not coming for 1 day or 2 day or 1 year or 2 year, right? If you are coming to the any technology, you have to be here for longer time. Might be you have to retire from here only, so something like that, right? So so
Retired from here means like I'm not.
retirement from this technology only. Okay.
And one more thing,
Hmm.
now AI and ML is booming, as you said.
Hmm.
Then how can you say Salesforce is important?
Yeah, I'm just coming to that point also.
Okay.
Okay, I'm coming to that point. So here I'm telling you those things also. They know those are the future. If you ask me what is the future, I know that it's nothing like I can tell you and you will believe me, right? The sales for like AI and machine learning, these are the future, because in coming years the electrical car is coming. These are the future, right? So what will be implemented? Obviously their AI and machine learning will be implementing, right? So what Salesforce smartly they are doing, they know this is coming in the market, and due to that our market will go down. So why not to implement AI in the Salesforce only? So that will make easier for us to implement, right? People will buy more licenses, right? So these are the things. Now, what is the next step? What they are doing? The next step, they know they're in the top end of the market. Their earning is very high right now, so they know they are earning is very high. They are not thinking to save money. They are investing more and more money in other technology. Like recently last year, I think they have acquired one company called Tabula, which is the one of the largest, world largest, you can say, data analytics company. They know data is the future. Data is the future. In coming days also data will be the future, and right now also it's like data is the main thing. Like suppose you are having a 10 customer, you are selling the product. Someone is having 100 customer, they are selling the same product. Obviously who is having the 100 customer, they will sell more product, right? Either you are selling the same product also, who is having good database, they will sell the more product for sure. So data is the future, right? So they have acquired the Tabula. It is the world largest, data analytics company. Now it is a part of Salesforce. So they are taking help of Tabula, and they are implementing more and advanced feature also into Salesforce. Getting my point? They know coming days communication will be the future. So they have acquired the Slack also. Recently they have acquired the Slack. It was the one of the biggest deal in the I think 2021. I think 2 billion something, 2 billion something. It was that one. So it was the biggest deal, right, in last year. So they have acquired that also. Therefore, communication also they have acquired. they have acquired the velocity, then they have acquired so many companies. They know what will be the future, they're thinking, and they are acquiring the company, and this is what they are trying to do. They are trying to implement everything with Salesforce. So who is knowing the Salesforce, they will have a multiple options, multiple branches, where exactly you want to go. They are not restricting that you become a Salesforce admin, you become a Salesforce developer, tester. They are giving more opportunities to you. Today's market, if you come to the Salesforce is having so many different branches.
But
Can't
I don't
imagine.
think so. See, in current market, if data science and AI and ML is booming, how can you and what basis you're telling Salesforce is having opportunities? So that is what still I'm thinking. I'm not getting
Okay,
confident to go for like
okay, okay.
enrollment for.
Mhm. Okay, so I'm coming to that point, your point only, exactly your point.
Hmm.
Now I have a very simple example to you. Might be you will believe or not, I don't know. I have seen one student who is just preparing for ML or AI, everything. He was he taken that, I mean to say, training for I think 6 months, 7 months. It will take around. It will take, if you go for machine learning AI, no, it will take for 6 to 7 months for sure.
Hmm.
If you are very good, might be it will take that much. If you are not good, it will take more than that also. Now
Hmm.
the problem is that if you go with say, like, machine learning AI, or you will say you are like knowing, you have taken training, you are not going to get any call for sure, because I have seen, in the real time also, you are not going to get any call. If you are telling that, now you have to tell a fake thing, like how Salesforce also we are doing the same thing only. Okay, so you have to take, okay, you are knowing the, you are knowing the something, or you will might we will, take a certification or something, then you will go, so you will get some call, one two call, you will get hired. How much package you will get? Initially how much you are getting? 6 to 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs.
No,
I'm
no, no,
telling
no.
you initially.
Okay, okay, correct.
Initially, I'm not telling that you went to UK or US, you studied there, master in you did. They are getting very good, I know.
Hmm.
Okay, but initially with simple, you are getting that much in India. In India, you are getting this much only. Right now, I know for 5 year experience, I have my friends who's in AI and machine learning. They are getting 50 lakhs also in India only.
Okay.
They are getting, that's not a big deal. But they are,
Hmm.
that person is on that level also. He
Hmm.
did something, and he is working from beginning only. But he beginning only, he started with 10,000 only.
Hmm.
Okay, now the demand of Salesforce is this much, that if you say yourself you are a Salesforce developer, you are having a 2 year experience or 3 year experience, in single day you will get a 4 to 5 calls. This is the demand
For which one?
for Salesforce.
You mean interview call?
Interview call. So why they are calling? How you are getting the calls? Because of demand.
But
Simple.
nobody is talking about Salesforce. But
Yeah.
my friends and everybody, Shankar, data science is a booming, Shankar.
See, I'm telling again, I am telling you, if you want to learn Salesforce, it can be done within 2 months,
Okay.
because it is completely out of box feature. Out of box feature means Salesforce has automated complete thing. You don't have to learn more coding. Here, all automation is there. Just you have to learn platform knowledge. Now I am telling you again. Suppose you are a very good programmer. I don't suggest you Salesforce. You go for machine learning. You are a
Okay.
very good programmer, you work hard, you go for machine learning. That is the future. You go for AI, that is the future. But here, from my point of view, what I just told you in beginning only, we have to just judge ourselves only. If you are a very good programmer, go for machine learning, AI. You will enjoy there, and definitely your salary wise, everything, it will be very good. Now, coming to my point, coming to me, I know I can't do AI machine learning. I am not very good programmer, but still I want to become I want to be in IT, and I want to get a good salary. I know, if you talk to any other guys, if you talk to any other guys, like, in machine learning, they are having a 2 year experience or 3 year experience, they are earning 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs. We have also Salesforce. In 3 year experience, people are getting 20 lakhs. In 5 year experience, they are getting 35 lakhs, 40 lakhs. People are getting. So there is nothing we have to compare here. We don't have to compare. Just we have to decide ourselves. Either we are comfortable in which zone. You are a very good programmer, go for that. No need to think about other thing. Here Salesforce is something where the person who is coming from non-technical background, for them it's very good, because here we don't have to do programming. It's all about out of box feature what we have to do. Just we have to know the options, we have to know the platform knowledge, and we are all settled down here. Getting my point? Now coming to the developer point of view also, Salesforce has automated in such a way that we don't have to write more and more code. And Salesforce is complete open source, so all contains all the other stuff which can help you while working, while cracking interviews, is available into the website. And they are having their official website. There you can go and you can see whatever you have problem, however you want to search for. Suppose you are having some requirement, you are working, you are not able to do, we have a communities. Salesforce is ready to help you. They have automated complete system. So these are another features which I find it's very good for the person who is having less knowledge in the programming, you can say. Or you can say that who is coming from non-technical background. So here, if I train Salesforce, if in one batch I have 20 student, out of 20 student, I can say 14 to 15 student is non-technical.
And what is the initial package can we expect in Salesforce, and what is the job role?
Initial package as a fresher or as an experience, what exactly you're expecting?
For experienced, I'm having 7 years of experience.
You are having 7 year experience. If you are a very good you are a good developer, you can expect 40 lakhs.
How much?
40 lakhs.
40.
40.
Okay.
See, this is nothing, nowhere it's compared to the salary. It's very high demanding and very high paid salary right now into the market. Even I am having opportunity to go on site also, but I am getting more than that here only. Why will
What
I
is your
go there?
package, if you don't mind?
That I don't want to disclose. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so here you just think whatever I can get in there, after deducting the tax and all, I'm getting more than here. That you can imagine. Like I am having around your experience only. I don't have a more experience, around your experience only. Getting my point? So here, salary wise, I don't see any problem. Is there might be, if you are knowing someone who is working in Salesforce, you can just go and ask them. I don't know if someone is there still, like who is having a 7 experience, again they are working for 10 lakhs. I don't know how they are working, because as my students only, they are getting around 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs, who is coming and taking training, and they're saying the 2 or 3 experience, and they're getting that much. So it depends, again it depends. I'm not telling you if you take training you will get 40 lakhs or 50 lakhs. It depends on your knowledge base. After my training, I can't assure like you will become a master or something. Nothing is like that, right? It's up to you how you are taking it up, right? So just okay, I'll come to the some technical part also, like this is all about the overall. I was talking about the business side and all. Okay, just I'm coming to the technical part. So here, technical part, like what exactly and how exactly we are planning to give you training. So we have a two part. One is admin, Salesforce admin, and one Salesforce developer. So Salesforce admin, what exactly we have to do? So in Salesforce admin, we have to know about the platform. So Salesforce is a one platform. Salesforce is one technology. So first of all, we have to know about the platform completely. Whenever I'm talking about the platform, it is all about the options. What all options are there in the Salesforce, and how we can redirect to that. It's same as your mobile phone. Your mobile phone, how you are using, so you are knowing all the options. If you go to the gallery, you can find the photos, all the options. Here also we have to know the same thing. Getting my point? Here also we have to know the same thing. If I click here, what will happen, where I am going here, where exactly it is, what is the landing page, and why I'm coming here, what is the use of this, what is the use of this. So actually, in the admin, we have to know all the platform knowledge. Okay, so first of all, I'll target for the platform knowledge as the admin, where apart from platform knowledge, we will have the complete admin skill also. In the admin skill, what exactly I am going to tell you, let me go through the syllabus. Yeah, so how you create the, a kind of, your personal organization, that I will tell you how to create a personal organization, how to, start, from where you have to start from trailhead and all. Personal organization, how you have to create, and what about the, organization if I created. So I will be telling you more about the architect and all, how exactly Salesforce is. So how exactly path and all, what all options are there, and how we can use, how we can start to use. So this first class, mostly I will be talking most about the platform. I will be showing it's same as your mobile phone. You are buying it first day, and you are trying to, see all the options, what are options are there, and what can be used, like, getting my point. You will not open the game, and you will not play the game. First of all, you will see all the options. So first of all, I'll show you all the options in the, platform, how it is, and what is the meaning of that. So that options and all, will be talking more. After that, I will just create an application for you. I'll create an objects for you. So let me tell you some, technical stuff also, so might we will be feeling better here. So here, whenever I'm talking about the application, so what is our target, what is our target, what is the CRM stand for, customer relationship management, right? So here, our target is store more and more records, more or more customer we have to make it, right? So it's all about the data. Getting my point? It's all about the data. So how much data we are having, that much market we can acquire, that much money we can earn, right? It's all about the data and data analysis, how nicely we are doing the data analysis. Getting my point? Suppose you think about, like, there is two-person, one person is, one person is having five customer, and he took the random customer. Customer, another person is having five customer, but he did analysis, and then he found five customer. So who will be successful, right? So here, all about the, how you are doing, nicely you are doing the, analysis of the customer. Like, we will find it out, okay, this product is required for this customer, this is suitable for this customer. So everything we'll know about the need of the customer, right? So data analysis is also one of the major part in today's world. Either you can just see in anywhere, like, if you are playing cricket also, data analysis is very important. If you're talking about any application also, it's very important. You are selling any product also, very important. So wherever you go, it is very important. So that management we have to do as an admin. How we are storing data, where we are storing data, everything we have to manage as an admin. So just I'll tell you one technical stuff, and then I'll come to the syllabus. So now, where exactly we are storing our data? So we are storing our data into objects. Whatever you are seeing here, these are the objects. Whatever you are seeing here, these are the objects. Fine. Now, what exactly object means? What is the meaning of object? So you have to understand here. So the data has been saved herein only. The data has been saved here only in these objects. Any object you click it, you will find the data. Any object you will click it, you will find the data. So we are saving the data here. But what exactly object is? So that we have to understand. So let me go and tell you quickly. So I have created one table, simple table I have created, and I'm just putting the name, company name. Whose company name? You put it company name, and you put it like address. So I'm just putting here. Just I have created a table, simple table. I'm just filling my details, everyone's detail. Like, I'm filling my detail. Filling my detail here. Okay, I'm just putting it like that. I'm putting like another detail.
MS means Microsoft. Huh?
You can understand anything. uh, Amazon, and putting anything like name and simply address and all I'm putting here. So here what exactly I'm trying to do here, I have just created a table where I'm just inserting the data. I'm just inserting the data. Okay. So here exactly what exactly it is nothing but a table. So once I'm talking about the object into the Salesforce, so basically we have to understand some terminology here. So here whenever we are coming towards the column basis, we call it as a field. So this we call it as a field. So name is a field and this is the field value. This is a field value. Company name is the field and these are the field value. Address is the field and this is the field value. So whenever we are coming towards the column basis, we call it a field and these are the field value. Whenever we are coming towards the row basis, we call it a record. So record is a nothing but a combination of field values, a combination of field values. In other way, you can say it's a complete information of one person. It's a complete information of one person, right? So whenever we are talking like that, whenever we are talking to complete fields and records, so that combination we call it as an object. That combination we call it as object. So in one object it can be so many fields. It's not like the three field like 4 5 6, so many fields will be there. And here so many records can be there, right? So many records can be there. So this is an object. Object is nothing but a combination of fields and records. Is it fine? Now let me show you in the real time. I just showed you here, right, in the real time how it looks like. So here I click any object. So here if you see, this is the field and these are the field value. This is a field and value is the blank. This is a field and this is the value. This is the value, right? Because I'm coming towards the column basis. So column, you can see this is a field and the value is blank. This is a field and these are the value. Now if I go towards the row basis, if you click here, this is called a record. This is called a record. Record is nothing but a combination of field values. So these are the values. These are so many fields are there and so many values are there. So record is a nothing but a combination of field values. So we call it as a record. Sometimes some people will tell it as a detail page where you can get all the information about any contact, anything like it can be contact, opportunity lead, anything. So what is this thing? I'll talk later, but it's high level. You have to understand these are nothing but object. An account is also one object, and this is the one record. Basically, this is a one record of some company. Suppose this is a company and this is a company record. So all the records I have saved here. So this is the complete detail of the company. So someone can tell me this is the detail page. Someone will tell this is the record. Getting my point? So this is a record page or detail page. Fine. So this is a technical part I'm just talking about. Understood, right? What is the field? What is the record, and what is the, I mean to say, like object? Getting or not? Okay, no response. I don't know you got it or not. So while saying this also you can understand like whenever I'm talking about the I have created a table kind of thing where just I have inserted the field name and then I'm putting the value. So this is nothing but a field and these are the value. This is a field name and this is a value. This is a field name and this is the value, field value. And when we are saving the complete information, we call it as a record. So one record, second record, third record, fourth, so many records will come here. And the combination of fields and records we call it as object. Another simple way you can say object is nothing but it's kind of empty container, or you can say the it's a kind of table where we are storing our records or our data. Okay. So now I'll go to the syllabus quickly. So here I will show you how to create an application and all, how to create an object and all, everything I'll show you, and tab and fields, this thing I'll show you. After that I'll come to the some technical stuff like validation and page and all, like UI, how it looks like, UI how it looks like and all. I'll tell you the UI part, and then relationship inside the Salesforce, or all the relationship we are having, so that I'll talk more. And the security, like security is very much important on any application. Security is very much important. Like suppose you are having application, how much secure you are doing your application, like because in your application you are going to keep your all data, so obviously you have to secure your organization, so that how you are doing, or how you are going to do those, so that I'll explain you. Okay. After that, automation is something without writing a code you can automate your system. Automation is something like, suppose you want to send an email alert to your all customers before launching a product. Suppose tomorrow you are going to launch the product, and today itself you want to send the notification or SMS or email to the customer that we are going to launch this product. If you are interested, you can buy. We are having this much offer for existing client. Anything. This can be the advertisement or something. So without writing the code also, this kind of work we can do it easily in the Salesforce as the admin only. So this kind of work, if you have to do that, we can do it. After that, we will go for the data management. Already I told, no, data is the very important for us. So how we have to insert the data, update the data, delete the data. So this we have to take care, like how we have to do. So this is all about the admin part, how we are going to follow it. So we will just see that also. Okay. And then deployment also we'll see with help of some VS code and all. We'll see the deployment. Okay. And here two tools is there, like in data later workbench, these two tool also we'll see under the data management. Okay. Now coming to the development side, and once admin is done, admin I have designed for around 22 to 24 hours. So once admin is done, I will be telling you one project, real-time project, and this complete training session will be on the real time. I'm not going to tell you any theory, you have to go and you have to buy heart. It's all about the practical knowledge I'm going to tell you. Theoretical part, if you want to refer, you have to refer to the Google only. I'm not going to give you the theory, any kind of theory also. I'll refer you the website and all, you have to go. So here I'm just talking more about the real-time experience, real-time practice, how you have to do practice. And if you want, you can do in front of me only. If you want, you can do yourself and you can show me. So this is a real-time scenario I'm going to tell you, because after my training, I'm expecting you to tell yourself like 2 to 3 experience into the Salesforce. So that what is my intention. So once admin I am done, I will explain you project, or once project is done, I will just tell you about the interview in the admin only for the admin, and you have to go for interview. You have to just go for interview. You have to apply the job, you have to go for interview. Once you will go for interview, you have to attend the interview. Once admin is done only. So then you have to get back to me with your feedback and all. Suppose you are able to crack the interview or not able to crack the interview, that we have to discuss. Where we are lacking, which all topics you are lacking, which all topics you are not able to answer it. So then we have to discuss. Okay. Meanwhile, I will start the development. Meanwhile, I started them development, but still you have to go for interview regular basis, because for the interview you are all done. In the admin only you will be all done, because today's market we are having so many other opportunity. Like in Salesforce, you can become a system admin, you can become a Salesforce admin or Salesforce tester, Salesforce business analyst. You can become a developer, consultant. We have so many other opportunity, and which will cover like I think like business analyst, testing and admin will be covered in the admin only. After that, it will come to the development side. So development side, we have divided into two part. One is the front end and another is the back end. For the back end, I'm going to tell you Apex language. Apex is one language, and especially for the Salesforce. You will not see this language in any other place. It's especially for the Salesforce. It's their internal language. So that I am going to tell you how to write the code and all. So it's similar to the core Java. So it's not that much stuff to do core Java, because in core Java we have to do so many other stuff that we don't have to do here. It's very straightforward. All the standard method, all the standard interface we have to use here, and with help of that only we have to do. Just we have to understand a little bit about the logic. So if you are having some experience in the coding, that will be your added advantage. If it is not there also, don't worry, but you have to do some practice and you will be all done, because similar kind of code we are writing every time. We're not writing a very complicated kind of code, because it's automated system already. Salesforce has automated a system already. Salesforce intention is not write any code until unless it's not required. If you can do with admin knowledge only, you try to do it. Don't try to write the code initially only. You have to try everything with admin knowledge. This knowledge only you have to try. If it is not possible, then only you have to go for the code. So if you are very good here only, you don't have to go for the code also. Okay, in some scenario it is not possible with the admin knowledge, we have to go for the code. So at that time only we have to go for the code and we have to write. So that basic things I will be telling you in the backend language, that is the Apex code. So we have so many other stuff like trigger and all. This is the you can say heart of Salesforce. So this is a very much important in the Salesforce. We have to learn so many. We have to practice a lot here. And then test classes we'll see here. And then dynamic SOQL, like other technology. If you heard about the SQL and all, database side language, right? So we are having SOQL, Salesforce Object Query Language. So this is our own language, again, like Salesforce own language. So we don't care about other language like SQL and all. So we are having our own language, so we will see that also. Okay. So query language will see again, that complete asynchronous process we'll see. So I'm not discussing more here because I know you don't have the knowledge, prior knowledge, right? So I'm not discussing more. So these are the topic very much important. We are going to cover it. After that, we'll come to the front end part. Front end, we are going to do the lightning aura component. In the front end, how we can design our page and all that we are going to see. So with help of Aura component. So Aura component, again, we have to do so many stuff. So after completing Aura, if time will be there, or we will have the we'll just complete it in the time frame. So I'll try to cover the integration, but integration is not a part of the syllabus anyhow. So if for the interview person, if you want, I can take one class, two class for the interview purpose, because the integration and LWC, it's a part of standard, I mean to say, like advanced course. So that will come in another curriculum, means advanced course. So that here I don't want to get you confused. So here just I am preparing you for cracking the interviews. And mostly if you want to start your career, if you want to start working also, you can do it with this knowledge. Okay, something that LWC and integration, these are the added thing. If you want to think later, if you want to do some extra thing, then you can always join that advanced course. Okay, so up to here I will be just telling you, and this also I will be done with the 1 month. So 1 month is admin, 1 month is development. Complete 2 months it will take. And after development is done, I'm going to tell you again one project, and again interview preparation. And regular basis you have to go for interview. So I am assuming within these 2 months only, maximum you have to attend the interviews. If you attend the 5 and 10 interviews, mostly you will have some offer with you. So this should be happen in regular basis. Again I am telling you, if it is a discontinued, like you are going today and tomorrow you are not going, it should not like that. You just give me like complete 2 months with a dedication, and you will have offer letter with you within 2 months. And not one offer letter. People are having two, four, five offer letters at the same time, because of demand. Because of demand, it's not about the something that I will train you in, I will make you like a kind of superhero or something. Because of demand only, people are getting more and more calls, or more job opportunity you are getting. So here the Salesforce is something that we have to learn continuously. It's nothing like that I have trained you, and your course is done, and you don't have to learn. So here, because I told you, Salesforce is upgrading every day. So if they are upgrading every day, you have to also upgrade yourself, right? So this thing we have to do it. Okay. So yeah, any questions from your side?
Hi, sir, no decide.
Yeah, Noor?
My question is like, what will be the exact profile like after completing this course? What will be the exact profile?
So now here what exactly I want to tell you, depends exactly on you. What exactly you want to choose? You want to go to the coding side? You're most welcome. You can become a Salesforce developer. You are thinking like, no, coding, it's not suitable for me. I'm not comfortable. So you can select either Salesforce admin, Salesforce tester, or Salesforce business analyst. These
All
three
right.
profile will be there for you. If you want to become a developer, you have to learn some developing skill, and you can become a developer also.
So,
Mhm.
like, since I have worked in e-commerce sector for last 3 years, so do e-commerce companies require Salesforce?
So for e-commerce, actually, right now Salesforce is having Velocity, which is very much demanding in the market. So Velocity has been come to the Salesforce, and that they are, I think, working for e-commerce and all. So after you are done with this course, no,
Yeah.
you have to just go for job. You have to go for opportunity, and you have to get first opportunity, and then that is the add-on. Again, that is the add-on knowledge. So that knowledge, I don't feel you have to take a training. You can learn yourself. So see here, like you are having the e-commerce knowledge, right?
Right.
So I can't assure you like once you get selected you will get the e-commerce domain only. It can be anything, man. We can't predefine ourselves, right? Because you have to go random interviews. Whoever is calling you, you have to go for interview, right? So we can't pre-decide also. Might will not get e-commerce domain, might will get another domain, so you have to ready for that.
Yeah, all right. And the last question, like, say, I'm getting the CTC like in my company right now,
Mhm.
but for Salesforce, definitely that will be my like as a fresher because I haven't worked before in the
Mhm.
same domain. So the
Mhm.
my salary will be like as a fresher or like the
No,
salary
no,
which
no.
I'm getting.
See, and I told you, no, one thing like what exactly I am planning. I will be giving you training as a experience, like you are real time. Everything like I will be telling you real time. So what exactly I am expecting from your side that you have to tell yourself like you're a 2 year experience or 3 year experience. And if you are telling a 2 year experience, you have to show yourself like your 2 year experience in CV, and you have to go for interview.
So
Okay.
this experience remain the same company that I'm working
No
currently, or like,
problem, no problem. Nowhere in the experience letter it will be mentioned that you have worked on the Salesforce or Java or anything. It will be never mentioned. So that is not a problem, right?
all right.
So you can say you have worked on Salesforce. Who is going to go and ask your project manager or team lead? No one having that much of time, right? And anyhow, in the experience letter, nowhere it will be written. I have a 6 to 7 experience letter where I have never seen like anyone has mentioned me like you have worked on a Salesforce developer or admin or whatever. Everywhere it is mentioned our designation. You have worked as a consultant or application developer or team lead like that. Nothing will be mentioned like a technology anywhere. No experience letter.
All right.
So
Thank you.
don't have to worry about that also. Okay. Anything else?
Sir, as a fresher, what salary package we can expect after completion of this course? As a fresher, I'm saying.
As a fresher, okay, as a
Yeah.
fresher you can expect 5 to 6 lakhs, man. 4 to 6 lakhs you can arrange it, but 5 to 6 lakhs easily you can get. You have to just put some more effort from your side. As a fresher you have to put some more effort. Why I'm telling you, no, because as experience people are getting more calls. If you're a fresher, no, might will get less call. So in less call only you have to convert that opportunity. Getting my point? So
Okay.
that time what will happen, it will from your side it will require a more effort, right? So
Okay. Okay.
that you have to consider. But in the market, in the right now in the market, 4 to 6 lakhs easily, and you should target for that much. 6 lakhs you can get it easily as a fresher.
Okay. Okay.
As a experience there is no bar, man. As a experience there is no bar in Salesforce, because whatever your current salary, depends on your current salary, you can get it. And here I have seen like it's nothing like that, 100% or 200% or 300%. There is nothing like that into the market. Whatever you want, you ask. If you are having that much of knowledge, they are ready to give you. Either it's nothing like 30%, 40% used to tell, previously like HR used to tell the standard, market standard 30%, 40%. So today's market is not like that. You can say 100% more than 100% and you can get it. But as a fresher, you will not have anything in your hand, right? Whatever they are giving, you have to bear with that only. Fine. Any other question? Okay. If we don't have any other question, I can wrap up, right? Okay then. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what? So I think everyone have clear with So yeah, you can wrap up. Yeah. So
Okay.
anyone have any questions? So you can ask right now. Okay. Okay. So I think they are they don't have any doubts. So we can wrap up now.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Bye bye.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, everybody. Thank you so much for your
Thank you so
time.
much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.